Starting 25th in the number 42 Target Chevrolet out of Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson. Rolling off 24th in the number 88 Nationwide Chevrolet from Kannapolis, North Carolina, two-time Daytona 500 champion Dale Earnhardt Jr. Rolling off 23rd, driving the number 13 Geico Chevrolet from Bakersfield, California, Casey Mears. Our 22nd starter drives the number 14 Mobile One Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet from Columbus, Indiana, Tony Stewart. Rolling off 21st in the number 1 McDonald's Chevrolet out of Joplin, Missouri, 2010 Daytona 500.
Shows are underway. We had to say goodbye to Larry Mack. He's headed up to the booth to call tonight's Sprint Unlimited. More Race Day live on Fox Sports 1. Straight ahead.
Number 17.
When larceny pays off. That story in 90 seconds.
When the moment's spontaneous, why pause to take a pill? Or stop to find a bathroom? Cialis for daily use is approved to treat both erectile dysfunction and the urinary symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis for daily use and a free 30-tablet trial.
Give me 50.
1, 2, 3.
Super Bowl number 4. Anthony.
No matter how long you dig or how hard you work, Wrangler Comfort never lets you down.
Wrangler 5-star premium denim jeans are built with a U shape. They don't cut into you like jeans with a V pattern.
Wrangler.
Real comfortable jeans.
Oh, right here again with 3 things you need to know. Contrary to reports that Kevin Durant will get the nod, Portland's LaMarcus Aldridge will start in tomorrow's All-Star game in place of the injured Anthony Davis. In other news, Virginia's Malcolm Brogdon makes the steal in the final seconds of a one-point contest as number 2 Virginia escapes with a 61-60 win over Wake Forest. An NBA All-Star weekend rolls along in the Big Apple with the slam dunk and three-point contest. We'll have complete highlights tonight on Fox Sports Live. That's after UFC Fight Night. Tune in.
What could be better than Golden Corral's piping hot and delicious yeast rolls? How about 6 free yeast rolls to take home?
I like the sound of that.
That's right. Hurry in for our legendary dinner buffet for one low price and take home 6 free yeast rolls. They're world-famous, baked fresh daily, and absolutely free.
Free. That works for me.
This deal won't last forever, so bring in the family and take home 6 free yeast rolls. Yup, that's how we roll. Golden Corral, help yourself to happiness.
Why do you work hard? Not because you have to. Not because some boss told you to. But because that's what you were born to do. And that deserves the best we can do.
Former lightweight champion Benson Henderson takes on Brandon Thatch. UFC Fight Night, next on Fox Sports 1.
Heard you lost a close one today. Look, Jamie, maybe we weren't the lowest rate this time. But when you show people their progressive direct rate and our competitors' rates, you can't win them all. The important part is you help them save.
Thanks, Flo.
Hey, let's go get you an ice cream cone, champ.
The sprinkles?
Sprinkles are for winners.
I understand.
There's never been a better time to switch to a U-Burst bundle. That's because now you get one of these devices for free. Bundling with AT&T is easy because the choice is yours. You only pay for the services you need to make your bundle work for you.
Call AT&T now and choose the free Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 for internet in the palm of your hand. Or choose the free Samsung 40-inch TV to watch your favorite shows and movies.
Get a U-Burst high-speed internet bundle. It's fast and affordable. Add wireless service, and with our Wi-Fi gateway, you can connect all your Wi-Fi devices and save on smartphone and tablet data usage at home.
So call AT&T now and choose from a variety of bundles, like internet and TV for $69.
Each Police Department Color Guard presents Our Nation's Colors. Please remain standing as Reverend John Long III from Tubman King Community Church offers the invocation.
If you love the Lord, would you say amen? Gracious and loving God, we come before you this evening thankful for the entirety of life and especially for this day. We thank you for blessings too numerous to count and too obvious to deny. Extend now, we pray, divine protection over all that will take place this evening, and bless the individual endeavors and our collective efforts. May safety surround this competition so that none will be hurt nor anyone harmed, and all participators and spectators alike will give you honor and glory. Finally, Lord, continue to bless all those who this night defend our rights and protect our land. We ask this prayer in the matchless name of Him who gives us life, and may we all together say, Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome Palm Coast, Florida native Tiffany Thomas.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Saw the faces, tremendous focus, anticipation for the start of something big and fast. So Miss Sprint Cup ready for her close-up, standing by down there with Matt Yoakum. Matt?
Chris, I am joined by Miss Sprint Cup Julianne, and tonight is always exciting for the fans, but it's especially huge for Sprint as well.
Absolutely. I'm having a blast here in Daytona. It's my first time, but we love our NASCAR fans, and we love bringing them the best deals in wireless. So right now, if you bring in your AT&T or Verizon bill, turn in your old phone, we will cut your rate plan in half. It's an unbelievable event going on right now. All you got to do is go to sprint.com, and it's as simple as that.
Thank you. Spectacular package. Thank you, Juliana. Chris?
And we will sprint forward the NASCAR season on Fox, the Unlimited. From Daytona International Speedway, 25 drivers will compete in the Daytona 500 a week from tomorrow, on display tonight You stay with us.
Narwhals swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause they are so awesome. Narwhals swimming in the ocean, pretty big and pretty.
Check out Sprint's Unlimited plan. Unlimited data, talk, and text for just $50 a month. Switch now and we'll even buy out your current contract. Visit us online or at a Sprint store today.
Going to the future of tough. Introducing the all-new Ford F-150. Built leaner with a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. And powered smarter with a new 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6 that gives you the power of a V8. Result? Best-in-class EPA-estimated gas fuel economy and legendary F-150 muscle. This is the all-new Ford F-150, the future of tough.
Double coverage? No problem. Triple covered? Yes, please.
For a limited time at Pizza Hut, get the triple cheese covered stuffed crust pizza. Order a large for just $11.99.
Now that's game-changing flavor.
Only at Pizza Hut.
Experts choose Goodyear. And if they use our tires, what's stopping you? Goodyear, more driven.
I like your ride. I just want to let you know, you can save a ton by switching to Progressive, just like Squirrel here. We offer great discounts, like responsible riders, paid in full, and homeowners. Making us #1 in motorcycle insurance. Isn't this romantic?
It was.
Going the distance to save you more. Now that's Progressive.
Get rid of life.
Will Forte is The Last Man on Earth. Premieres Sunday, March 1st on Fox.
Fox Thursday. A predator is stalking victims on the internet.
If we don't find this girl in the next 24 hours, she's dead.
All new Baxter. Thursday at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
NASCAR on Fox Live on the Sprint Unlimited. That's the defending champ of NASCAR, Kevin Harvick, is the only repeat winner of this race in the last 8 years, buckling up, getting ready to go, and we're just about ready to go. Trackside, Michael Waltrip, Chris Myers, glad to have you watching with us. You talk about a strategy of wanting to run up front with 75 laps. Paul Menard, Casey Kane on the front row. What about some of the big-name drivers in the back? How quickly do they have to make their move?
Well, look at Jamie McMurray, won last year's All-Star race. You've got Tony Stewart and Dale Jr. both back in the pack. I can't wait till they throw the green flag and see what these guys do, how many moves they're able to make. Daytona's a narrow racetrack, relatively speaking. They're going to be 2 and 3 wide. It's going to be hard to make any passes. That's when strategy and the crew chief is going to have to get you some spots. But early on, watch for Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart to charge.
And right behind the starting front row, Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski in their Penske Fords. But let's go back down trackside. First command of 2015. And now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome your Grand Marshal for the Sprint Unlimited, longtime Daytona International Speedway ticket holder from Altamont Springs, Florida, Robert Burton.
Thank you, Sprint. Let's get it started. Drivers, start your engines!
let's welcome in the voices of NASCAR on Fox. The last 14 years getting ready to crank it up for their 15th. Darrell Waltrip, Larry McReynolds, and Mike Joy. Mike, good to see you guys again.
Oh, and great to be here in Daytona once again, Chris. Happy Valentine's Day to our wives and to everyone watching. Now, Michael Waltrip just talked about the urgency to get to the front, but Darrell, who won this race in 1981, is there a strategy in this first segment to laying back in the weeds?
Well, maybe not, but you kind of look at these cars, and when they're all together, there's a big bubble of air. And when you're at the back, that bubble of air, you can run through it because there's a void in there. Getting to the front's the hard part. Getting out front's the hard part. But these guys all tell me they'd rather be in the front watching you in the rearview mirror than they had for you to be in front of them, and you're watching them at your windshield. So I think I want to get to the front ASAP.
Having a caution flag at 25 laps is no accident, Larry, because it looks like that may put you just outside the window of being able to run the whole rest of the race under green.
Yeah, Mike, it's rare in this short of a race you have the known fact that you will get a caution at lap 25. And what's significant about that number, at best we're going to go back racing with about 46 or 47 laps to go, just outside of that Sunoco fuel window. So I think when that caution comes out, there'll be a lot of options. Guys that come get their tires and fuel and just try to make it to the end possibly or bank it on a caution. I think the way to go is when we get one to go on that caution, you come to pit road and you top it off of fuel and you go from there.
Mike, the possibilities are unlimited.
9 times this race has been won with a last lap pass. In 7 of those 9 races, that was the only lap the winner led.
Maybe you sat here when the dust settled. Or here when the tempers flared. Or here where standing ovation took on a whole new meaning. Well, from where I sit, this Daytona 500 is a chance of a lifetime.
It's your last chance to experience the Daytona you've always known, and your first chance to say hello to the future. Call 1-800-PIT-SHOP or visit Daytona500.com.
Tonight on Fox 54 9 o'clock news, a new breakthrough in drones used by farmers are cheering. Plus, time is ticking for you to sign up for health insurance if you haven't done so already. What you need to know about the Affordable Care Act at 9.
Until you start craving month-old frozen biscuits, we'll keep making them from scratch. The made-from-scratch country fried steak biscuit, 2 for $3. Only at Hardee's. The ultimate comfort food for an uncomfortable morning. Introducing the grilled cheese breakfast sandwich, only at Hardee's.
Wouldn't you love to abandon your old car? Go ahead. Abandon your old car at Huntsville Nissan. With any trade worth $2,000, your volume bonus price is even lower.
Buy new Ultima 2.5S, $229 a month with no cash down. Or brand new Nissan Rogue, $279 a month, no cash down. Only at Landers McLarty Nissan. So abandon your old car. This week, your volume bonus price is even lower at Landers McLarty Nissan.
Daytona International Speedway took 2 years to build and opened in 1959. Built at a cost of $3 million, spearheaded by NASCAR founder Bill France and partially funded by the
it could be unlimited tonight. Last year 18 started, fewer than half of them finished in the Sprint Unlimited. It is a crisp, very cool night in Daytona Beach. It's been clear, not a cloud in the sky all day, 52 degrees at race time. Let's have a look at tonight's Sprint starting grid. Set by blind draw, Paul Menard won the pole, chose the outside lane. Casey Kane, the 2010 runner-up. Joey Logano, third and fourth in his 2 starts for Penske in this race. There's his teammate, last year's runner-up, Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch, the 2012 winner, and Austin Dillon making his debut in this race. Greg Biffle, runner-up in 2013. Kevin Harvick won 3 of the last 6. Denny Hamlin, 2-time winner, including last year with Martin Truex Jr., who was 9th in 2013. Jeff Gordon won his first unlimited start. He says this will be his final one. And Ryan Newman, the runner-up in 2005. Kurt Busch, a winner here in 2011. Carl Edwards with his crew chief Darian Grubb, who won it last year. Danica Patrick, 18th Daytona start for Danica, and Matt Kenseth won a dual race last year, leading up to the 500. Jimmy Johnson, the 2005 winner with Clint Boyer, finished 8th in 2012. Eric Almirola won the July Sprint Cup race here. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr., second time he's been in the Unlimited. Jamie McMurray, twice a runner-up, and Tony Stewart, a 3-time winner in row 11. Casey Mears back in the Unlimited, first time since 09. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won it twice. And Kyle Larson joins Austin Dillon tonight in making his Unlimited debut. He's had some narrow escapes tonight.
I don't know if he borrowed it, that's for sure. He's got it tonight because he's gone through a couple of these big wrecks without really making any serious contact. Harvick sitting there in good shape now with that wrecked car. The two Gibbs cars, the 20 and the 19, that may be strong contenders, plus the 78 still hanging in there.
Well, we will restart, and it's far from over. But let's get a race recap from Chris Myers.
Mike, it's been a crazy wreck fest. 25 drivers that you'll see in the Daytona 500 here in the Unlimited as they were introduced this evening. Dale Earnhardt Jr. worked from the back, 24th to the front, led 13 laps. Before the caution that was planned at lap 25, we had a wreck.
Yeah, Al Larson and Brad Keselowski get together in the trial, and Brad slides wildly into the outside wall and collects a few other cars as well, and that brought us to our caution.
NASCAR, as Brad Keselowski had the lead, he was okay after going to the Carriage Center. Of course, the technology advanced for officiating on pit road. Caught a couple of drivers in effect tonight. Greg Biffle here involved in this with Jamie McMurray, and at least 12, possibly 14 drivers caught up.
Yeah, McMurray got hit in the back by Biffle. McMurray said it's car. Biffle said McMurray got loose. McMurray said, yeah, it got loose when you have my wheels off the ground in the back. That causes a crash.
A great move with 19 to go. Matt Kenseth in front of Martin Truex Jr., who has led much of this race.
And look, right there behind him is Joe Gibbs' racing teammate, Carl Edwards. Those cars are strong. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. looks like he lost the right rear tire, got down in the corner and spun around, collected Austin Dillon and a couple other cars. And then this big crash will take us to our checkered flag, I hope.
Moments ago, and you see between Kyle Busch and Tony Stewart, and the Greg Biffle slamming right in through the wall, and certainly hope that he's okay.
And then after Biffle hit the wall, Kurt Busch hit him. But wow, what a job Jeff Gordon did driving through this thing. Watch Gordon with these reflexes. Slipped right through there, just a little bump on the front. I wonder if there's much damage to it.
His final Unlimited and his final Daytona 500, he had some interesting comments prior to the race with us on the pregame show to Jeff Gordon. Well, let's check in with Matt Yoakum.
Now, Chris, Al Gustafson on top of the box surveying the damage. Josh Kirk, the car chief, you can see he's right at the left front tire. He's got duct tape. They're trying to seal up the hood seams. Now, when he had that contact, the bracket at the back left corner of the hood, that's broken. They've used duct tape and bare bond to try to get that back down to help the aerodynamics. They've also worked on some of the left front corner area as well. So slight cosmetic damage for Super G.
And firing the engines, a yellow displayed. We're going to be, 3 laps to go here. We'll be back on the track.
By the time we get the green flag, probably 3 laps to go. And what a great story this would be if Jeff Gordon can win this in his final attempt. He's done an awesome job getting through trouble. He's obviously got a fast car. It'll be fun to watch Jeff work here late.
Let's listen in your leader at the moment, Carl Edwards, and his team audio on the radio.
Hey, Matt, Crazy just said that Matt said we don't want to have that repeat of that. So he said let's just both roll if everybody is agreeant. And then after we get everything clear, maybe we can help each other towards the end. Thanks. Yeah, that's good. He sees it that way. That's the way I see it. That'd be great.
In his new 19, Joe Gibbs Toyota after his years, 11 of them at Roush Fenway Ford. Carl Edwards, let's head back upstairs. And this is, Mike, a survival of not only the fastest, but one who can avoid the fittest, I guess, in terms of avoiding another wreck.
Absolutely, Chris. To finish first, must first finish. 6 laps to go right now. Matt Kenseth, Carl Edwards, 2 Toyotas, leading the Chevrolets of Truex, Harvick, Mears, and Larson. Then Kyle Busch's Toyota and Joey Logano's Ford.
What did we have to finish this race last year? I think 8 cars.
8 out of 18 last year.
So we're getting down to it.
Come around for 4 to go and hopefully get 1 to go back to green. February is American Heart Month, and Fox Sports supports. Proud to recognize the American Heart Association's commitment to building healthier lives. Visit foxsportssupports.com for more information. Too many men over the wall. Alan Gustafson being told his car goes to the tail end of the field. Now, the pro officiating system. When it recognizes men over the wall too early, it sends a signal to that trailer and an official reviews the video. Too many men over the wall can also be called there, or by the NASCAR official who used to be stationed in the pit lane and is now stationed on the backside of the pit wall along with the crew. Those calls are radioed to the tower and made official.
The
so
thing
Jeff
about
Gordon will go to the back.
The thing about it is now, Mike, you are constantly under surveillance. When your car's on pit road, it is being watched by a camera. And so maybe something that you've gotten away with in the past, not saying that they have, but I'm just saying things sometimes get by with these officials with late in a race like this. You're not going to get away with that kind of stuff now.
Earlier today, 2 practice sessions for Daytona 500 qualifying with similar appearing but different cars than these. And tomorrow on Fox NASCAR coverage, you will see who wins the front row for the 57th running of the Great American Race. Daytona 500 front row qualifying, 1 p.m. Eastern. Only on Fox and streaming live on Fox Sports Go.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't count out that we see some of the action tomorrow that we've seen here tonight with the group qualifying and gotten to get the draft, got to get in the right spot.
That's right. First time in history, first time since this speedway was built in 1959 that we will have group qualifying for the Daytona 500 front row.
Well, there's 49 drivers, and there's a lot of desperate drivers that really need a fast speed to possibly fall back on after the dual races, or they'll end up going home.
Pace car begins to distance the field. Matt Kenseth and new teammate Carl Edwards on the front row.
I'll tell you what, if those 2 Gibbs Toyotas, the 20 and the 19, Kenseth and Edwards, if they get hooked up, they're going to be hard to beat.
Green flag.
Kevin Harvick in that 4 just pushing Matt Kenseth in that 20 and that outside line.
I think he narrowed that 4 up a little bit more there a bit ago when he went 3 wide off the 2 over there. He hadn't given up. That's one thing I like about old Harv. He will not give up.
Now Kenseth wants to come down in front of his teammate and not drag the 4 along with him. He's done that. Now he's distanced the field and gives them a chance to gang up on him in the backstretch.
Yeah, being way out front like that is not always a hot tip because you're sitting duck out there. They're going to come running at you down here getting into turn 3.
And Carl Edwards in that 19, he's stuck in the middle, and he's starting to fall back now with no help from anyone.
Yeah, but that's not working out good for Carl at all.
Truex and Mears on the inside with Kyle Busch. Matt Kenseth off turn 4 by himself, coming to 3 laps to go.
Strong car that 20 is. I mean, he's taking a lead. You saw him make some power moves to get the lead. Can he hang on to it? That's the question. I know that 78 car, Martin Truex Jr., has been mighty strong. He's been a match for the 20 car. He may be the only one that can do anything with him.
He's led the most laps tonight. Truex has 30 of them, but can he lead the last lap?
He's going to have some help. He's got to get somebody up there to push him by Matt. That's what it's going to take. And right now he doesn't have any help at all. Only thing he's got is to run up on the back of the 20 and hang on to him.
Here comes Carl on the inside. Carl Edwards, the 19.
Casey Mears.
From Mears.
Mears down on the bottom. Giving Carl a shove.
Time running out. 2 laps to go.
Daryl, I think Kevin Harvick's number 4 car, it just appears it's aerodynamically, it just won't get up there and get the job done.
It's aerodynamically challenged. Yeah. Let's just put it that way. And it felt like it would. I felt like he could follow, but for him to be able to make passes, it's going to be hard to do.
Joey Logano in the Ford trying to come up and give Harvick Chevy a push. Can't quite get to him in the back straightaway.
Well, boys, we'll come off turn 3 and 4. Off turn 4 here, coming to the white flag.
Oh, Harvick up and into the wall.
Harv pushed up the hill right there. That's some of that aerodynamic problems he's got.
Up the middle, Kyle Larson comes to 4th.
I'm not sure part of his aerodynamic problems wasn't Joey Logano on that 22 car.
Oh, you think he got a little help, do you?
And he's got a big tire rub on that number 4 as Kenseth comes across for the white flag. Last lap.
Probably going to last, 2.5 miles, but it took the momentum away. And look how far out front Kenseth is. Boy, that would make me nervous. Woo! I mean, you love being that far ahead, but man, you're just sitting out there, and these guys are going to get such a run on you.
A 1-year winless streak trying to come to an end for Wisconsin's Matt Kenseth. Edwards.
Here they come.
With Truex in the 78, they're going to be right there with Kenseth as they come off turn 4.
And there he comes, Martin. He's got the look.
Truex looks to the inside. Nothing there. Comes to the high side. He's going to run out of time and run out of room. Matt Kenseth wins the Sprint Unlimited.
Wow, what a powerful run by that 20 car. That thing was strong, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Nice work. Nice work. That was fun. Good job, guys.
I tell you, Martin Truex, you got to be happy with that second place finish. I thought he had the car to win. I think he did. He just couldn't get anybody to go with him. Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth's teammate, I'm not sure how much he was willing to help Matt Kenseth or to help Martin Truex in that situation.
Kenseth's best previous finish in this race, 3rd. It is the 7th time that Joe Gibbs Racing will go to victory lane in the Unlimited.
You know what I like about his car? I think it's the only one out there that isn't all banged up.
Martin Truex caught Kenseth, who came right down to cover.
And you know how you could tell how much harder Martin was running that 3rd and 4th turn, that last lap there coming in there, because the thing was bottoming out. He carried it in there as hard as he could.
That's a good sign of how good of a handling car Matt Kenseth had, because we saw him do that several times, just turn that thing down to the bottom line.
And Harvick and Logano taking their frustrations out in sheet metal as they come to pit road. One of the last few races of the 2014 season had their share of dust-ups. NASCAR officials quickly over to those two cars as Matt Kenseth celebrates on the front straightaway. It is the 8th time that Matt Kenseth goes to victory lane at Daytona International Speedway. And now there will be a discussion.
You notice that Harvick hadn't taken his helmet off.
No, but I like that the crew members, while standing guard, they're content to let the two drivers talk it out. That'll be the end of that for now.